A couple weeks ago, YouTuber and Kick streamer Vitaly did the unthinkable and accused an innocent man of being a pedo live on Kick to thousands of viewers. This instantly went viral, and the man Vitaly falsely accused of being a pedo has now hired the best lawyer and is gearing up to sue Vitaly for ruining his life. However, the more I looked into the story, it became clear that this was just the tip of the iceberg. It turns out Vitaly has been falsely accusing people of being pedos multiple times and already has other defamation lawsuits he's been fighting for years regarding his false allegations. On top of that, Vitaly's former employee recently went on a live stream and exposed just how poorly run and sketchy these predator catches Vitaly does really are. Before we go over the new information, let's go over how this story went viral. Vitaly, who was a famous YouTuber for a long time, as of the past few years has been streaming on Kick and doing predator catching streams where someone on his team would pose as an underage person and see if they could convince adults to meet up with them for intimate activities. If the adult agreed to this and showed up, Vitaly and his team would live stream the encounters to thousands. These streams were incredibly popular, and the pedo catching niche has been growing rapidly on social media the past few years. Vitaly has been doing this for several years, but had to take a break from predator catching after he was arrested in the Philippines for live streaming his antics like stealing a motorcycle and harassing people on the street. He went to prison in April of last year and could have spent up to 20 years in a Philippine prison, but they let him out early by deporting him to Russia. Vitaly quickly came back to the US, where he has permanent residence, and went right back to doing predator catches, as these were his most lucrative streams to do. In mid-April, Vitaly did one of his predator streams where a man named Akash showed up to a park in Santa Ana, California to meet a woman to hook up with, and was surrounded by Vitaly and his team, who all accused him of being a pedo and trying to meet up with the child.
No, it's pedophile. You're talking to a 16-year-old. Don't look at me, my bitch. I'll fuck you up, bro.
I'm not trying to fight. Listen, I'm not a violent person. I'm not trying
We're not trying to fight you, too.
You're not a violent person with men, but you want to a little girl.
No,
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, oh my.
You're going to get real violent and throw in an alley, right?
No.
You walked her like a dog by her neck. How about I walk you like a dog down this park?
No, I thought that
Damn,
she was 18,
dog.
bro.
How about I walk you by your neck like
homie.
you just did to her, right?
Homie, damn.
Should I do it?
Damn.
Should I walk you like a dog to your car?
No.
Why did
let
you
you
get blocked then?
Why did you just block her while you're on your phone? You just blocked her while you're on your phone.
It's hard to hear over all the commotion in the live stream, but the woman who was acting as a decoy had been texting multiple guys to set up these catches, and halfway through she starts to realize it might be a misunderstanding, but Vitaly and his team is too busy being racist to even entertain the idea they might be wrong.
Where's the Bluetooth speaker, honey?
Wait.
Where's the Bluetooth? Where's the Bluetooth speaker, honey?
Wait, no.
Honey
You
bun.
added me on Snapchat.
Honey bun.
You added me on Snapchat.
Honey bun. Bluetooth
wait.
speaker. Honey bun.
You got the messages right here.
Wait, where did she? I swear to God, she never told me.
Wait,
she was
really?
18. I swear.
Oh shit, my bad, bro. You're good.
No, I swear to God.
Sorry, bro. Wrong person.
Maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Wait, no, dude, listen. 18. I swear to God, I don't move like
Wait,
that.
so you trolling too?
No, we got the messages.
No, she said maybe it's a misunderstanding.
Probably deleted it on his end.
No, wait, I swear to God.
Eventually, the cops showed up and detained Akash and looked over his phone records. Once they did, it was clear Akash had done nothing wrong, and the female decoy had forgotten to mention in any messages she was underage, so the entire time Akash believed he was meeting up with an adult. This obviously was a huge screw-up by Vitaly's team. People started harassing Akash and his family, and the next day, Vitaly removed the live stream of the predator catch and issued a statement apologizing and asking the clippers to remove footage of the catch off the internet.
You're wrongfully identified and accused Akash Singhania as a. We were completely wrong, and we made a terrible mistake. We believe here in only telling the truth, and our team and I messed up. We're deeply sorry to Akash. This mistake will never happen again. We messed up, and guys, whoever has those videos, please delete it, okay? Immediately.
Now, since that encounter, more and more has come out every day. Vitaly's team members have started turning on him, and Akash is now publicly speaking out and making it clear he's gearing up for a lawsuit. I'll break down all the new info after a word from today's sponsor. We've all been there, trapped in a fluorescent lit store, listening to a salesperson explain why you definitely need a $120 data plan you didn't ask for. Dealing with big wireless usually feels like a marathon of hold music at hidden fees, which is why I'm stoked to have Mint Mobile sponsoring today's video. They're the smarter choice that allows you tons of options when it comes to your wireless service. They reimagined the shopping experience and made it easy to shop for exactly what you need online without ever needing to visit a store or talk to a salesperson. Every plan comes with unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, plus free calling to Mexico, Canada, and the UK. And when they say coverage, they mean it. We're talking 5G for 98% of Americans and 4G LTE for 99%. Whether you're at home or out in the middle of nowhere, you're covered. What actually sets Mint apart is that they don't force you into a one-size-fits-all trap, and you can grab a 3, 6, or 12-month plan and pick the data that actually fits your life, whether that's 5 gigabytes, 15 gigabytes, 20 gigabytes, or full unlimited. You aren't overpaying for data you never touch. It's clearly working too. 96% of users rate themselves as highly satisfied with Mint's customer care. If you're ready to stop the wireless headache, check out the link pinned below. New customers can snag premium wireless starting at just $15 a month, and I only partner with brands that actually respect their customers, and Mint is at the top of that list. Huge thanks again to Mint Mobile. Go hit that link below and see what you can save. Over the past several days, the victim Akash has been telling his side of the story, and he released a call his dad had with the police department where they confirmed his innocence and that he would not be charged with anything.
Long story short, your son was at the wrong place at the wrong time. And we didn't know if he was a suspect in a case or not, so we took him to the station to conduct an investigation and interview, and we determined that he was not the right suspect we were looking for. So your son was perfectly compliant, he was cool with us, and he just happened to be wrong place, wrong time. And at the time of our investigation, we thought he was involved just because he happened to be where he was, which nowhere back, just and we thought that he might be our suspect, so we took him in for questioning, and obviously we determined that he's not our suspect and he is not arrested, he's not getting charged with anything or anything like that.
Akash's father asked the police what could be done, and they explained to him that they couldn't do anything, and Akash would have to file a civil lawsuit against Vitaly and his team, but that they would make it clear in their report that Akash was innocent to help any case he wants to build against Vitaly.
I saw the whole video, and I'm recording this also. I just want to make sure that these guys who bullied him, who harassed him, who cornered him, including the girl who trapped him, what can we do for these guys? Because they screwed with his life, and they were blaming him like anything. He was making him a victim.
Yep. No, I 1000% agree with you, and we had talked to your son too. We're gonna give him paperwork and documentation, along with our business card, the case number, because we're still gonna do a report and document his innocence. And the rest of what you can do with that person and stuff would be civil stuff, lawsuits and stuff like that.
After that, Akash released another statement saying that he had retained the best defamation lawyer in the country, and while a lawsuit hasn't officially been filed yet, it's clear this is most likely going to court, and Vitaly doesn't seem to have any way of winning this, in my opinion, since the idiot live streamed the entire thing. With that being said, this is not the first time Vitaly has been sued for his predator catches. Back in 2024, Vitaly, as well as rapper Lil Pump, were both sued by a man who claims they falsely accused him of being a pedo, just like he did to Akash. Vitaly had partnered with Lil Pump to do a predator catch, and things ended up pretty crazy. In the lawsuit, the man named Edwin makes the claim that he was beaten, harassed, tortured, terrorized, defamed, and humiliated, all for views on a live stream. The defendant is claiming he met the streamer initially while giving him an Uber ride. He claims he was asked if he wanted to make additional money by cleaning a boat. He agreed and exchanged information with the streamer. After meeting up to clean the boat, he says he was ambushed with fake messages of him engaging in sexual conversations with minors were broadcast on the live stream as well. Edwin claims he did not speak English and had no understanding of what was happening. After reading these messages, he goes on to allege he was attacked by Lil Pump and others, stating that they punched him in the head, knocking him to the ground, and then kicking him in the head like a soccer ball. He said the rapper cut his hair, smacked him in the face with a condom, and attempted to forcibly place the condom over his ear, and attempted to force him to eat the condom. Edwin said the trio accused him of being a predator, and threatened further violence if he didn't comply with eating the condom and feeding him to alligators. As he tried to flee, he said things were thrown at his vehicle, causing damage. Now that he has been defamed, he claims he's permanently banned from Uber and unable to make money. He is suing the trio for an undisclosed amount. Those are some pretty damning claims, if true, but again, those aren't the only claims made against Vitaly's predator catches. In November 2024, he made a predator catching livestream where a man named C.J. Cox met with a decoy boy. Cox claimed the young man said he was an adult, but that's not how it was portrayed in the predator livestream.
Oh, congratulations! You won it, Vitaly, and I'm here. Oh my God! Woo! Woo!
Afterwards, Mr. Cox released a statement online stating that, "I was recently the victim of a brutal scam that targeted me as an older gay man in the entertainment industry. This gang wrongfully accused their victims of pedo stuff by filming them with men in their 20s, and then after the fact claiming the men are minors. While the outcome of the scam is embarrassing, it was a consensual encounter between two adults, and there was no illegal behavior of any kind, at least not for me. I have the receipts to back up my narrative, with screenshots of our conversation including his photo, as well as his social media posts showing various adult-aged birthdays." The post was picked up by large media organizations, with many saying Cox sued Vitaly, but after doing some research I wasn't able to find the case anywhere, so I don't know if the case was ever actually filed or not, but it's clear that there is a large list of people who have made the claim that Vitaly isn't being honest about his predator catching series. Now, just a few days ago, Vitaly's former producer of the predator catches, named Raymond, went on a live stream with Gideon and made it clear that Vitaly's team was not doing all of these catches correctly, and even points out a time a team member lied to get a man to show up to a predator catch under false pretenses.
You hit me up saying that there were some things even worse than what happened with Akash.
There's a whole separate decoy team. The more catches I did, the more I started asking about what is the evidence. 8 out of 10 times they have something really, really good. And there's a couple instances that I wanted to talk about. One of which, we were in this like high-rise apartment. If you look at the stream, there's no predators almost the entire stream. And that's because I stopped one midway through. He says he's on his way. I say, "Santi, what's the evidence?" Santi pulls me away from the cameras and he whispers, he's like, "I told this guy that I'm 18, but when he gets here, I'm going to say, hey, do you also want to hook up with my 15-year-old cousin?" I'm like, "Dude, you can't do that. You have no evidence at all." He's like, "Well, it's too late. He's already on his way." So he goes down to meet him. I go in behind them. They start talking to the guy. I go up right behind him and say, "Bro, get out of here." He walks away. That was just one thing that I knew about.
Later in the video, the former producer leaks the predator catcher manual that Vitaly's team used, and it tells the decoys in the manual to do something extremely illegal to reel the predators in.
If you scroll, I think it's on the second page.
Okay,
it says something like, if they say no, they can always be convinced.
Let me see. If they ask for a D-pic, say you'll show it in person and you're scared of getting exposed.
This part's weird.
Try to change subject. Don't rely on this, but you can send other predators deep. Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yo, you can't do that! You can't do that! No!
This is part of the reason why they were let go.
You can't! You can... Oh my... Chat, you can't do that. You cannot do that. You cannot send them anything sexual. Oh my gosh. And this is what he's telling the decoys to do.
Now that is incredibly illegal, and that alone should get Vitaly and his team shut down. No legitimate predator catchers would ever ask their decoys to do that. It's pretty clear that this guy was running an extremely sketchy operation at best, and his goal was just to get good clips for social media, and less about actually taking down predators. So it's pretty clear that Vitaly shouldn't be doing predator catches at all. There are legit channels who do a great job doing predator catches and always follow the rules, and they end up getting way more predators arrested, and don't make up false claims just to get clips that go viral. Finally, Akash appeared on the Iced Coffee Hour a few days ago, and while he didn't 100% say he was suing Vitaly, his language made it clear his lawyer carefully crafted his response, and I think it's only a matter of time until that Vitaly lawsuit finally drops.
Are you suing Vitaly?
I'm keeping all my options open. Right now, my number one concern is the mental health of myself, my family, and the people around me. He has to be held accountable.
Vitaly has been kicked off of Kick again because of this screw-up, but let me know below what more you think should happen to Vitaly for falsely accusing people of peeing predators. Do you think he will get sued again, and do you think he will end up trying to do predator catches again as well, since those always got the most views for him? Let me know what you think in the comments below.